Hi everyone, it's Muriel. So tonight I wanted to do a little craft with me. I am still on the card bandwagon, making some thank you cards for the craft fair I'm attending in October. And I was inspired by a card kit that I saw on YouTube. I think the first time I saw it, Happymailqueen was showing how the cards that she made, and I thought they were absolutely beautiful. They are the Simple Story, Simple Vintage Life in Bloom. They have a card kit. So I'm not buying it. Once I saw her cards, I said, I have stuff in my stash. I'm going to kind of do a little dupe as to what I feel they look like. Just pulling out my papers, my flowers. I do have some layered chipboard stickers from that collection that were gifted to me from a friend who was selling lots of her things on Facebook several months ago. I never did a destash of it. She gave me one bag that I paid for, and then there was another bag of stuff. Here, just take this. So inside there were the Simple Stories. What are these? The layered chipboard Life in Bloom. It's a beautiful collection. Beautiful, beautiful. So I got 3 of these in the pack, and I just used some papers that I thought would work well with them. So let me show you. So here are 2 cards that I made. They are thank you cards, and they have just a hodgepodge of flowers and ephemera pieces and butterflies, and then the thank you. And I'll show you where I got everything, because I know you guys have this stuff in your stash. And here's the other one. This one says celebrate. This is the old piece. This is from Maggie Holmes. Go back when, way back when. I don't even know what collection, because I tend to take my ephemera out of this packaging and I put it in the iris containers, and then when I use them, I unfortunately cannot identify where they came from. So my apologies there. So I made these 2, and I have lots more to make, and then this is the one I finished when I came home tonight. And I'm telling you, it's just a bunch of pieces. I also found a channel, and I'm going to list her name down below in the comment section, where she also is working with this card kit or just the collection itself, one or the others. And she made some beautiful cards, and I was inspired by her as well. So this is what I've used to put these cards together. This is a paper pad from the Paper Studio. Hobby Lobby. Is called Bright Vintage. It has 20 designs and 3 sheets of each. So you get lots of almost this watercolor look. Lots of greenery, butterflies, flowers. Beautiful paper collection. And it was clearance at one point or another. I'm also using this paper here. Simple Vintage Garden District. Just using the ginghams, the solids out of this one here. This is one that my friend gifted me as well. Okay, so I'm using these here. My flowers, I'm not going to make any because I have so many, but I found these little ones in my stash. Hobby Lobby and, all Hobby Lobby. Spare parts and poppies and papery. These are flowers from, again, you remember these. They're from Maggie Holmes. I had the packaging. It's somewhere on my desk. My desk is a mess. But these are all the flowers that you can just kind of layer up and put together. And they are beautiful. The butterflies I'm using are the stickers from Dollar Tree. And then someone gifted me these. I don't know who. I'm so sorry. But these are beautiful. There's several shades of pink. And then the gold on the outer edge. Some of the large flowers are from this Tim Holtz ideology. It's called Worn Wallpaper Scraps. And they have some big flowers in them. And you can also use the papers, which I'm not using. I'm using the papers from the paper pad, but you certainly can use those. And I bought this because I saw something on it, and I did not work with it. I've had it for a long time. It was $8.99 when I picked it up. And I cut out some words: celebrate, thank you, for you, in gold, white, and black with my die cut. And I'll show you those dies because you probably have those too. So I'm using Spellbinder's Phrases, the For You, and I pulled out Celebrate and Thanks from this die pack. I pulled out Celebrate and Thanks from the Sizzix Thinlits. And I'm using the Thank You, and I think that's all Thank You from the Heidi Swap word dies. I've had this for a long, long time. So, put those back over here. This was in her, no, this was a Ben Franklin that I bought. I like these typewriter letters, and I did use some of these on one of the cards right here where it says Celebrate You. I used those typewriter alpha from here. This was Ben Franklin, which is a local store, crafting store here where I live at. So, and then the ephemera that I'm using, you guys, is just, again, in an iris case. These go back. There's lots of tickets in here. Lots of just various pieces. And I've had them for so long. I've even tried to sell some ephemera. I still have a pack here. My Mind's Eye, My Story, Bo Bunny Summertime, and then Bohemian. And I was selling these, but they never sold. So that's the kind of stuff I just go back in the bag and go, okay, let me see if I can use it. But this is just all ephemera pieces. I can't even tell you what collection. They're large ones and just a variety. So again, I'm just pulling from these types of ephemeras. So let me get my glue and my tape, and we're going to go ahead and put one of these cards together. So I'm using a 4 by 5.5 card. This was from Michael's. They were on clearance. Oh, no, Hobby Lobby, excuse me. They were on clearance a long time ago, and I bought several of them. And when my girlfriend sold me all that stuff, she had some in there too, so it was perfect. So again, they are 4 tall and 5.5 wide. So I've just cut my paper out the same. And here is a sheet from the Bright Vintage is what it's called. Bright Vintage, yes. Beautiful, beautiful. Has that wording in the background. This is like it's stamped over that. And then it has these flowers and butterfly wings. So let's just get some glue on this. Oh my goodness. You know me and my glue. I always have issues with glue because it just dries up on me so fast because I can't find the pin that I use to stick in there. So we're going to see if we could just kind of keep this going. And I'm not fond of this glue. This is the Scotch tacky glue. Sometimes it's a little too thick. It makes your pages warp. But we're just going to get enough on here just to glue this down. So let me make sure my card is facing right. Oops, look at it, upside down. And I'm just going to lay this on here. And then I love using my roller to secure it down. Again, these cards I'm going to be, trying to sell. So last thing I need is for them to come apart. So this is what I pulled from my stash. I pulled this pink, it's like a label, and I'm thinking I wanted to put that right there. Just move up some so you can see. Maybe I can use this, oh, the tape is working. Okay, so I can put this one right here. And then the next thing I'm going to add is this card, ephemera piece. Okay. Okay, and then I'm just going to lay this one like this, just so a little of the pink shows. Then I have these two, ephemera pieces here. This is just a tag. This is just a pass. That's what it's called, the annual pass. So let's get some tape on this. And some tape on this one. So I can't, you know, I don't even want to say her name. I'm just going to call her Happymailqueen because I can't think of her name right now. And I'm so sorry if you're watching this. But the cards that she made was absolutely beautiful from that kit. And she even improvised. She kind of, you know, followed some of the ideas and then she did some on her own. So I'm going to put this like right here and then this a little on top. Just like that. This is all going to be covered up. The next thing I have to add is one of the flowers from the Worn Wallpaper Scraps by Tim Holtz. So let's get some. Actually, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put some double-sided adhesive on it because I don't want them to be glued down all on these little edges. I'm just going to pop this on the center. Okay. And then this way it'll have some height to it, just not a lot. Let me just throw papers on the floor. Oh, shame on me, Muriel. Okay, let's get a little glue. Okay. So, kind of want like that. Just like so. Okay, then I'm going to use one of the layered chipboard pieces from the Simple Vintage Bloom in Life collection. Life in Bloom, excuse me. Okay, and let's just get some glue. This is a nice, heavy, solid chipboard. And I'm just going to put this one like right about there. Now, while that is setting up, I always like to hit it with that. I have this butterfly from the Dollar Tree? Yeah, from the Dollar Tree pack. It's called Stickers Crafter Square. So I'm just going to put a little glue on that adhesive. And then going to add the butterfly right up here in the corner. So some of that blue is poking out. So this is what we have so far. And then I have these poppies. You know, I was looking at someone's channel and there was these beautiful flowers that someone made for her. And I kind of thought, oh, I can't make flowers. I mean, I can, but why? Because I have so many. So look in your stash. I'm sure you have a plethora of little bitty flowers. If you don't, you probably have a punch. Oh, this may not stick. Actually, I think a glue dot would be better. So tell me if you guys remember these tacky dot singles from our favorite store ever, Tuesday Morning. So let's pull out a couple of those. I think these will work better than the glue because the glue is going to take all night to dry and we don't have all night. Let me just sprinkle a couple out here on the table. And then some of these are glittered and some of them aren't, so that's pretty cool. So I'm just putting some of the glue dot on the back. And I just want to, oh, and the glue dot came off. Good gravy. Because my fingers are so sticky. Okay, that's not on there. Let's try that again. Only live, right? Only when you're doing things live. Okay, let's try this again. So there's the glue dot. Just press the flower on the glue dot. And then I'm going to get my little knife here, and then I will just lift it up this way. So I hope everyone is having a good day today, had a good day today. I returned back to work after being off for a couple of days, and I was busy as a possum in a pantry, I tell you. Okay. So we'll put this one here, that one there, and then I don't know if a yellow will look good. Why not? Let's get another glue dot. Oh my God, I can't even find them. The plastic's all... Oh, there's one. Okay. So yes, busy, 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 which I like. I like being busy at work. I don't care to be sitting there twiddling my thumbs, and that will never, ever happen. So, but it was a good day, and as I drove home, I said, you know, don't eat dinner, because, you know, if you eat dinner, you're not going to stay awake, and you want to stay awake because you want to create some more cards. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. So that's the first card. Is that just cute? And if you look at the kit just is just a beautiful kit. And Happymailqueen used some ribbon on hers. Not ribbon, yeah, ribbons, or lace. And I thought about that, but I thought, no, I'm just going to pass on that. I don't want too much. But I thought it would just look so beautiful, the color. I'm just going to stamp a sentiment on the inside and then put my signature on the back. And that's going to be the fourth card. So let me get out another one that we can make. Okay, this one here. Put all the components off to the side. And see if I remember how this one goes. This one also is going to be using another one of those. And it has a flower. Okay, I think that I remember how this one went. Okay, so it looks like I have glued down the paper already. That beautiful paper. I had to make sure that it was the right side, looking at the writing, so I could tell that's the word his. So, okay, so what I'm going to add to this is this large ephemera piece that was in the iris container. So we're just going to put some glue on this. And I believe I had that like right there. And I love this tool. This has got to be my favorite tool for 2023. The next thing I have is 3 pieces of ephemera. I have this tag here, this yellow piece, and then this library card. And I was just going to lay them or stagger them like this and lay them here. And then I had this piece here that I wanted to add on the edge. So let's go ahead and glue that down now. I'm just going to put a thin strip of glue on the edge. And then I'm going to line it up like so. Okay, let's see here. Okay. So I'm going to get my stapler because I want to keep these 3 together. So I thought it was like that, because with the flower here, or did I have the flower like this? I don't even remember. I think it went something like that. I think. So let's just get this stapled down. I'm going to put it so that you probably couldn't see it over the black, like so. There you go. believe it went like that. Let's get these flowers out the way. Oh, my flower. So sorry. So sorry. So I'm going to see if another flower will do, because that seems to be a little too small for me. So I know I have, maybe if I just add 2 of these. You know, I'm just on a wing and a prayer right here. No, I'm not liking that. Let's try a bigger flower. This is really large though. Okay, how about these 2? Let's move this one out. And these again from the wallpaper collection. I think that'll work better. So take these up. Let's get some glue and glue these down. I'm trying hard when I create not to think too much. That's hard for me. I don't know about you, but it's hard for me. You know, I'm just trying to wing it, you know, and just let things flow. Just, you know, if the colors go, just go with it. That's what I'm trying to do. So far, it's working. So these 2, I'm going to kind of hook together like this. Put a little glue on it so it'll stay together. Glue on that in. Okay. Do you guys keep paper towels in your craft room? I think I tried to, but I bet you I have a tissue box. Just to kind of clean up. I always say I want to keep a wet washcloth just to keep the glue off my hands, but I never tend to get it in here. So we're going to get my double-sided tape, adhesive, and we're going to put it on one side. I definitely want to put it in the middle because that's going to hold those together, and then put one on the end here. Okay. My favorite tool from 2023. Okay, and then I'm going to take these off, throw them on the floor, because I need to sweep anyway. So I'm normally, when I sit down, I have a trash can. I have a trash can over here too, but I'm not paying attention to any of that right now. So I'm going to use this to, I think I like this like that. Okay. Okay, now we have this one here. So I'm going to get some glue on this one. Oh, listen to that chipboard. That's really sturdy. I love it. Okay. And then this one is going to go right here. Favorite tool. Then I have this butterfly. I don't know who made this one. Whoever made this for me, thank you. I think that'll go there. And then I'm going to get some of these butterflies on here. And actually, not butterflies, these poppy flowers. Let's see. How about we switch and use these? And then I'm going to let you guys go because we're almost at 25 minutes. I'm so sorry. So sorry. These are really pretty. Let's hope this glue dot holds it down because I didn't turn on my hot glue gun tonight. Okay. I know I do want one right here to cover up the... Oh, that little thing there. And then I'm going to put one on the other end. So I hope you are inspired. We've really got to keep encouraging each other to pull out the things we have before we hit the buy button. Before we hit that buy button, let's really think about what we have. And how about a flower right here? Stupid glue on my hands. And I think one more to give that trifecta. Okay. And there have been some beautiful card packs that Simple Story has been coming out with. They're absolutely beautiful. But I just need to hold off. Hold off. If it's not, if it wasn't for what my friend was selling, which was dirt cheap, and then she ended up giving me some, then I wouldn't have this stuff here. Okay, let's get this down. And there we go. Oh my God, these are so pretty. I hope people like them. So isn't it really pretty? Just makes you smile, like reeks of spring. So we made that one. And we made this one. And before I came on, I made this one. So I hope you guys are inspired. I think that's all that I made. I kind of feel like I made another one yesterday. Let me just look really quick. No. But I'm going to be making some more because this kit, not the kit, but the layered chipboard came with this beautiful chipboard piece that I've already put on paper. So I backed it with a die and put it on paper. So can't wait to use those either. So you guys, sorry to take so long, but thank you so much for hanging in there with me. I hope you try these cards. Go over to Happymailqueen's channel. She made the thank you cards using the kit. Get on YouTube and just Google simple vintage life in bloom and just kind of see what people are doing. And then think to yourself, what do I have that I can recreate or do something similar with? Okay, thank you. You guys have a good evening. Until my next video, you take care. Bye now.